Hi friends, today we're talking about Eat Yourself Healthy by Dr. Megan Rossi. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bishnu. I look at popular science books and explore the realms of immersive stories and how they help us become more productive, happier, and create some intrigue in our lives. So today I'll be reviewing the book called Eat Yourself Healthy by Dr. Megan Rossi. So this book is all about how the gut microbiota help your body and your mind become healthier. Helps you deal with stress and cope with things. It's even deemed in her book and in certain research papers that it is a second brain. It's a biological brain that is the alternate version of your normal brain here. So whatever you fix here will fix here, and whatever you heal here will heal here as well in your stomach. So just to talk about Dr. Megan Rossi, she's a gut health doctor, and let me see if I can find a little bit about her in this book. So here it's got a little bit about Dr. Megan Rossi. She is the gut health doctor, is a registered dietitian and nutritionist with an award-winning PhD in gut health. A leading research fellow at King's College London, Dr. Rossi is currently investigating nutrition-based therapy in gut health, including pre- and probiotic dietary fibers, the low FODMAP diet, and food additives, as well as leading the Gut Health Clinic. Dr. Rossi works with leading companies to promote better health and create new menus. Eat Yourself Healthy is her first book. She also has websites and Facebook pages and Instagram at theguthealthdoctor.com or the Gut Health Doctor. So her philosophy is that if you improve your gut health, in terms of the microorganisms that live in your gut that help you digest the foods, get rid of toxins, and perhaps allow you to get rid of wind as well. Constipation, it can help with constipation or diarrhea. It's something that helps with your gut and your overall health in total if you're working on these. So when it comes to these gut microbiota, they're bacterial organisms that some people will look at bacteria and think, oh my god, it's hazardous, it's dangerous, it's pathogenic. No, these bacteria actually help your system with not only helping with digestion and more food related stuff, but it actually release some sort of chemicals that actually help your body stimulate growth. It can also help with eczema. Although I am not a doctor, so you must always talk to your GP about these things. I talk about gut microbiota as a fascination of my own. When I was going through my masters in immunology and allergy, gut microbiota was something that I was fascinated about. It has so much information there. It's, as she says, it's a brain in itself. It sends out signals and retrieves signals as if it were a brain that are able to control and provide nutrients to the entire body. Also, the gut microbiota is another safety system. So secondary to our own immune system, it's something that helps prevent other bacteria, other pathogenic bacteria from coming in. When they do come in, there is like a brawl between them. And that's why you need to feed the good bacteria. And that's why she goes into probiotics and prebiotics that will help them. So eating junk food and fried food and all these delicious endeavors, but they are not doing so well to your body. Your own microbiota are not having a field day. In fact, it's actually causing them to die out or become weak. So when a pathogen comes, the pathogen has plenty of area to grow and thrive because they are okay in that kind of environment, whilst your microbiota are not. And they will either whittle away or be demolished entirely. And that's where we get a lot more gut-orientated problems, like GI tract infections. So the author actually promotes people to eat more green food and actually watch for what causes you problems in your gut health. She also looks into what kind of food that you should look out for. She even has a chart and a flow map, you could say, where you should where if you weren't sure of what you can eat and what you should eat, you should look into that. So if you was to eat something that your stomach was not happy with, note it down. Put it down to whether it was the individual ingredients or was it this particular food or meat or the whole thing, how it was made. And then if this person was to make another meal but without a particular, let's say, onion, for example, if they were to remove onion from it, would it be okay for the stomach all of a sudden, or would it actually cause more harm or less harm? Usually by deducting these elements in your diet, you kind of realize what your body is okay with and what is not. In her philosophy and in her way of treating people, she's in her clinic, in a gut health clinic, she goes through these with her clients, patients, you could say. In this book, it says, eat yourself healthy. So she also talks about like good meals that are really healthy for an individual. So if you were to stream through this, you can actually get a few recipes as well. So this is really nice. Sauteed Brussels sprouts with tender stem broccoli and pesto and white rice. Now, you're not sure about this, but it is like, greens can be quite boring, but the way she writes everything and how easy you can make them kind of makes it like quite interesting and quite interesting to eat itself. You kind of think, oh, let me try this. So it's got a bit. So she explains, like, if you make this kind of meal, it's full of probiotics, and it's good enough to convert any anti-green advocates. And also their gut microbiota will be singing out for seconds. So this will be good for your body, your gut. It also has quite a good amount of portion of fiber, which some people, like myself, need. Too much information. So she goes through breakfast, lunch and dinner as well, which is quite fascinating. And there's like modifications on the recipes if you don't have, or you have certain types of issues, like what you should do when you modify for gluten-free, FODMAP, low lactose, dairy-free, and so on, which is quite interesting and quite helpful. She also shows how to massage your stomach to help you release gas and stimulate gut growth. Stimulating the gut. She also talks about how to take care of your body, exercising and trying to de-stress your body. So exercising is a good way of de-stressing your body, making you feel better. Even though you do micro stresses, these stresses are relieved in some way. Once you're finished, you feel really good after your workout. There are other things that she talks about, like doing meditation and keeping calm and reflective and able to keep calm. Kind of helps with your mind and gut health as well. So if you try to be peaceful and try to work with your mind and meditate, do yogas as well as do exercise, all together, healthy eating as well, all together will make yourself a much healthier being. So I am someone who really loved her book, and I really would love to continue to progress. Now she also talks about veganism, pescatarian, as well as people who love to eat more of a carnivorous diet of meat, eggs, poultry. So she's not someone who just advocates eating a vegetarian diet, which is very good for all of us who like both vegetarian and non-veg. Gut health is not just for only vegetarians. That's it. You have to eat healthy. That's it. Healthy means salads. No, it doesn't mean that. It means to have a balanced diet. And what is a balanced diet is the difficult part sometimes. At one point you might think, oh, balanced diet is one meat, one carb, one type of meat, one type of carb, one type of vegetable. That kind of is a balanced diet, but if you have too much of a meat and less of a vegetable and too much rice, then that's not really a balanced diet. Or if you have too much rice and little meat and little veg, it's not a balanced diet either. You need to know what the mixtures are. To summarize, Dr Megan Rossi is the gut health doctor, and this book is called Eat Yourself Healthy. It's important to understand the gut health and how it helps your body itself, how it's linked to the brain, so gut-brain axis. The bacteria themselves, or the gut microbiota, is a mixture of not only bacteria but also fungi and viruses, which is quite fascinating. And they're not pathogenic when they're in the body. And I emphasize that the book is for all readers, and it will help your life in a very healthy and productive way. I encourage you to read this book, Eat Yourself Healthy by Dr. Megan Rossi. I request that you further explore this and look into it yourself. You might find that it's quite interesting and you would like to go into it further. It might spark you an idea of going to the microbiological world. I am quite enthusiastic, and it is very thought-provoking, and I would admire someone to go through this lane. So if you're curious about the mysteries and the understanding of the microorganisms that are living in our body that are helping us, then please read this book, Megan Rossi, Eat Yourself Healthy. And there you go, you'll get a deeper understanding and appreciate the intricacies of the gut health life. If you like this video, please look out for my other videos on this channel, reviewing other scientific popular books that changes people's lives. Thank you for watching. See ya.